How to make a beat in the new MPC One G2. First thing you want to do is grab a sample, so double tap this sampler button in the right corner. We're going to set our sample time to about, we're going to use this bottom knob, we're going to set it to about 40-something seconds. Now I have my USB cable going from the MPC to my iPad, and I'm just going to grab a sample out of track lib. I'm going to hit arm, I'm going to hit record, I'm going to hit play. Alright, now we can hit stop. We have our sample now. I'm just going to hit edit. We're going to chop this sample up. Right down here it says chop, manual chop, and just like in the MPC sample, I'm just going to go down the list. If you want to adjust this start point and end points, you just use these 4 Q knobs. So you make sure you're on Q number 1, and then you move these 4 knobs here, and you see these 4 windows come up. If I zoom in, right, you can pinch to zoom. I'm going to adjust this chop point right here. I like to use this bottom knob because this is like a fine-tune knob. This first one, you can make big adjustments, or you can just move it with your finger. How about that? Now you hold down shift and you press convert right here. So you're going to convert this sample to a new track, and we're going to hit do it. Now, if we go back to our main window, which is this first button right here, we have our sample chops right here. Sample number 2 on track number 5. And you can also adjust the sample chops from this window as well, right? So you don't have to. So now you have a new sequence. It's right up top here. This number 4 unused. These are your sequences. I'm going to set my BPM. You can hold down the tap tempo right over here, and you can move this main knob just like in the MPC sample, or you can press this BPM, you can double tap it, and then you can set your BPM here, or you can do the tap tempo. We're going to go at about 87.5. We're going to record a sequence. So if you hit this Q link button, it changes what these Q links do, these 4 knobs. So if I go to the 4th Q link, you can actually set your sequence time. So I want a 4-bar sequence. You press record. You can press play or play start. If you hit play, it's going to start exactly where you left off. If you hit play start, it's going to start from the beginning. All right, now that you have your sample chops, you want to add a new track, hit a drum track. Now me, I'm going to use the sounds inside of the machine. So I'm going to hold shift, I'm going to hit sounds. Marco Polo Lo-Fi, and I think I use this one, the second one. So I'm going to hit the second kit. I'm going to record these drums with 16 triplet swings. So if I hit this second Q link right here, it'll bring up your quantization settings. So I'm going to go 16 triplet. You also have a time correct button right here, so you can turn your quantization on and off. So record, play start. I'm not going to add time correction on the hi-hats, right? So I'm going to turn off time correction, and I'm also going to use 16 levels. Now this time, I'm going to hit overdub, right? Because I want to record hi-hats on top of the drums I already recorded. So I'm going to overdub them. So overdub, play start. You recorded your sample chops, you recorded some drums. Now let's say you want to add a bass track, right? You want to add some bass. You're going to hit new track, go to plugin. Here I'm just going to use Tube Synth with the preset of simple fat bass. I did a little bit of cutoff on the filters, right? So you can tap a knob here and you can use these Q links as well to affect these perimeters. Now, if you hold down shift and you press 16 notes, it's going to bring up your note window. I set mine to the key of G, and I brought it down a couple octaves. You have your sequence 4. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this pencil icon, and I'm going to copy that sequence over to a new sequence. Same workflow as the MPC sample. So 4 to 5, do it. Now we're on sequence number 5. You can erase stuff. You can do whatever you want. Copy the sequence again, erase, it's the same workflow as the MPC sample. If you hit this next sequence button right here, you can see all your sequences and you can kind of trigger them one by one. Stay tuned for the next episode. I don't know what I'm going to cover next, but stay tuned. MPC One G2, let's get it.